I've been quiet for a minute because I've been collecting as much information as possible over the past month just so I can be accurate. And it's finally time to unleash the facts.
No one ever dogged Oscar De La Hoya the way Floyd did. Every single press conference, he treated him like he was a...
Whether he can't be a successful promoter if he's always wanting to be in the spotlight. His desire to be always noticed, always.
During a live conversation with Stephen A. Smith, Oscar De La Hoya strongly criticized Floyd Mayweather and accused him of hurting the image of boxing. He argued that the sport has become too focused on popularity and attention instead of talent, determination, and competitive spirit. De La Hoya also took aim at Floyd's frequent focus on wealth and luxury, saying that boxing should be respected as more than a way to make money. He stressed that a fighter's true value comes from the legacy they leave behind, not the size of their fortune, and warned that this money-driven mindset could send the wrong message to the next generation of boxers.
You say you want to be a world champion. You say you want to take this sport serious. Then take it serious. What is this? This is not a popularity contest.
Oscar De La Hoya said that Floyd Mayweather was extremely effective at portraying himself as the villain throughout their rivalry. He explained that Floyd understood how to shape public opinion by fully embracing that role and using it to attract attention. According to Oscar, he was seen as the more respectable figure and had the added challenge of promoting the fight while protecting his reputation. He acknowledged that Floyd's strategy was clever and successful, but also felt it showed a tendency to rely too much on controversy, insults, and mind games instead of letting talent, professionalism, and respect speak for themselves.
It's like that rivalry, the villain and the good guy, you know? And Floyd, this is where Floyd is smart. He knows how to play that villain guy, you know?
And you're promoting the fight.
Yeah, and I'm promoting the fight.
Yeah.
And I'm promoting the
Oscar De La Hoya reflected on the enormous success of his fight with Floyd Mayweather, noting that the event produced record-breaking revenue, with pay-per-view sales alone generating close to $400 million in a single night. He explained that the huge numbers demonstrated just how much interest their rivalry created among fans around the world, while also showing the powerful financial impact that major boxing events can have beyond the action inside the ring.
How much money did that generate?
At the time, yeah, it was the record-setting pay-per-view. I think we generated something like close to, all in, like close to 400 million. Yeah, in one night. So
Oscar De La Hoya explained that throughout his career he viewed boxing as a way to build a lasting legacy and earn respect rather than simply make money. He said his motivation came from wanting to challenge himself, achieve greatness, and secure his place in the sport's history. While he acknowledged Floyd Mayweather's talent for business and promotion, he argued that Floyd appeared to place financial success above everything else. In Oscar's view, boxing should be driven by dedication, pride, and respect for the sport, whereas Floyd's approach seemed more focused on increasing revenue, expanding his brand, and maximizing every possible earning opportunity.
Didn't promote that fight with Mayweather, would you have pulled out?
probably, yeah, probably, because there was too much. Put the money aside. For me, it's about pride. For me, it was about, man, I want to have a winning chance here.
Floyd Mayweather's habit of highlighting his financial success has often sparked debate, especially when discussing other boxers such as Anthony Joshua. Many analysts believe that although Floyd earned enormous wealth through boxing, his repeated focus on money can sometimes overshadow his accomplishments in the sport. In one recent comment, he compared his bout with Manny Pacquiao to Anthony Joshua's major events, arguing that he was able to generate huge revenue without relying on enormous crowds or record attendance figures. By stressing the financial success of his own events, Floyd once again reinforced the image that being the biggest earner is just as important to him as being recognized among the greatest fighters of all time.
I guess, his, because, he talks about his money a lot, so he compared, his fight with Pacquiao to Anthony Joshua, and he was saying, basically, they didn't need 100,000 or 90,000 people to do X amount of dollars. Here, I'm gonna let you listen to it. Here's what he had to say verbatim. Here's what Floyd said about Anthony Joshua.
Talk about that. I was in the Guinness Book of World Record for breaking all the records. You didn't tell them that?
Of course you have.
for generating billions in the sport of boxing, that or having the fastest sellout crowd. But those guys done. And I was watching a fight when I was at my Miami house. I was at my Miami home. I was watching a fight with Klitschko.
Some analysts interpret these remarks as evidence that Floyd feels the need to constantly measure his success against that of other fighters, particularly when money is involved. They argue that despite everything he has achieved, his comments can sometimes sound like an effort to reinforce his reputation as the biggest financial success in boxing. Critics also believe that the continued emphasis on wealth has shifted attention away from other important parts of his career, including his impact on the sport and his achievements inside the ring. As a result, some observers have questioned what drives these statements, suggesting that they may reflect a desire to maintain his standing alongside popular stars such as Anthony Joshua, whose influence extends beyond earnings alone.
That this is electrifying, sort of like the Pacquiao and Mayweather. And I said, well, we didn't have to have all those hundreds of thousands to do a $74 million game. So, and like I said before, but those guys put on a hell of a show. Like I said before, you know, I'm just on another planet. And you definitely know it. Because you've been around for years. And you see the same thing over and over and over again.
All right, so there you have it. Mayweather basically saying that, you know, he's on another planet and all this stuff, and that, you know, they didn't need 90,000 people and all this stuff. But, I mean, let's look at it like this. Jealousy, I noticed from Floyd, and it shouldn't be that way, because Floyd, you know, regardless of what I had to say about his career, I have my opinions on it. You know, he was a A-level fighter. Skills out, you know, had skills, was a really skilled fighter, A-level fighter.
The rivalry between Oscar de la Hoya and Floyd Mayweather stretches back many years and is closely linked to their highly publicized 2007 showdown. That fight became one of the most important moments of Mayweather's career, as it helped elevate him to a new level of fame and commercial success. The event delivered one of his biggest paydays at the time, reportedly earning him around $4 million, while also establishing him as a major attraction in the pay-per-view boxing market.
Sports Center, the former #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, welcome back. We've missed you, Floyd.
Hey, how you doing? I'm not no former #1 pound-for-pound fighter. I'm just saying I'm the best fighter in the sport of boxing. No one has dethroned me, so how am I not pound-for-pound the best fighter in the world? You tell me.
Because you retired?
But have I ever been beat?
But what happens is you informed Ring Magazine you were
once again,
retiring as welterweight champion.
I already forgot who I'm talking to. I'm talking.
Many observers believe Floyd has rarely acknowledged the role Oscar de la Hoya played in helping elevate that event to such a massive level. At the time, Oscar was one of boxing's biggest attractions, yet Floyd has consistently maintained that he was the key figure behind the success. In several interviews, Mayweather strongly defended his standing in the sport, insisting that he deserved recognition as boxing's top pound-for-pound fighter. He has also brushed aside criticism from former champions and analysts, including comments suggesting that de la Hoya had little impact during their closely contested fight, which Mayweather ultimately won by split decision.
Done in 2 fights.
Well, one was with Oscar de la Hoya, who was the cash king.
I'm the cash cow, please.
Not compared to Oscar de la Hoya. Have you drawn as much as Oscar de la Hoya in pay-per-view, Floyd?
De la Hoya been on pay-per-view 1,000 times. It took me two times, 3.5 million homes. Me, Floyd Mayweather.
No, with Oscar de la Hoya, though.
Oscar de la Hoya didn't do nothing. Did he win?
It was a split decision loss, as a matter of fact.
Come on, man.
But it was with him.
Once again, like I said before, once again, we're talking to Brian Kinney, a man of many traits, a master of nothing.
Floyd, you waited over a year to come back. Why not wait one more weekend until Pacquiao and Hatton was over and we knew the winner?
I don't have to wait for nobody.
Oscar de la Hoya claimed that after his fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr., Floyd Mayweather Sr. approached him and privately expressed the opinion that Oscar had performed well enough to win the contest. Even so, the official judges awarded the victory to Floyd Jr. Oscar also highlighted that their agreement included a rematch provision, stating that another fight would take place within a year if Floyd won. According to de la Hoya, Floyd announced his retirement immediately after the bout and remained away from boxing long enough for the rematch condition to expire. Oscar has argued that this timing was intentional and believes it allowed Floyd to avoid facing him again. In his view, the result of the fight was debatable, and the retirement decision was a calculated move that prevented a second meeting in the ring.
As a fighter, you know, deep down inside, you know if you win or you lose. Did you know? I felt that I won. I felt that it can go either way, especially when Mayweather's father came straight at me and he goes, "Oscar, you beat my son."
Wait, he told you right after the fight?
Oh, yeah. And a funny story about that, too. We had a rematch clause in our contract. This is something I negotiated as well. If he beats me, I get a rematch. It was a 1-year clause. Guess what he did? He retired for 1 year and 1 day.
Are you joking?
No. True story. Nobody knows this, but it's in the contract.
What? So how often did you guys try to get another thing going? It was always no, not interested. No, not interested.
Yeah, not interested. I'm retiring. I'm out of the sport. But sure enough, a day after that contract was over, he announces his...
Many critics believe Floyd Mayweather has always been determined to protect his reputation as the greatest figure in boxing. Because so much of his image is built around being the best, some observers feel he reacts strongly whenever comparisons are made with other fighters. Rather than ignoring those discussions, he often responds by defending his achievements and highlighting his undefeated record. Whether the conversation involves Canelo's success, Pacquiao's legacy, or the rise of younger stars, Floyd regularly reminds fans of what he accomplished during his career. Even after retiring, he continues to remain active in the public eye, and many believe he prefers to stay at the center of attention. To these critics, the idea of another boxer surpassing him either in talent, popularity, or earnings appears to be something he is unwilling to accept as he continues to reinforce his position at the top of the sport.
Beat the most world champions.
Yes, you did.
Okay. In the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
Floyd Mayweather has at times spoken about his accomplishments in a way that places him alongside or even above some of boxing's greatest names, including Muhammad Ali. Oscar de la Hoya strongly disagrees with that view and has argued that Floyd is one of the most overrated fighters the sport has produced. According to de la Hoya, while Mayweather defeated many skilled opponents, he believes those victories do not carry the same historical significance as the achievements of legendary champions from earlier eras. He has also suggested that Floyd's career was carefully managed and that his undefeated record does not automatically place him above every great fighter in history. This debate continues to divide boxing fans, with some praising Floyd's achievements while others agree with Oscar's belief that true greatness is measured not only by wins and earnings but also by the level of challenges a champion is willing to face throughout a career.
Overrated boxer. Well, you don't want to get in trouble here.
I don't mind.
All right.
Overrated boxer, fighter, most overrated, Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Really?
Yes.
He's not a great boxer.
No, he is a great, but his resume is not one like Sugar Ray Leonard or one like Muhammad Ali.
Oscar de la Hoya has repeatedly criticized Floyd Mayweather for placing too much importance on financial success instead of focusing on the legacy he leaves behind in boxing. Floyd has never hidden his emphasis on wealth and often highlights his earnings as a major part of his public image. De la Hoya has especially questioned Floyd's involvement in exhibition events featuring social media stars and internet personalities, arguing that these matchups are designed more for profit and entertainment than for serious competition. He pointed to the Logan Paul exhibition as an example of an event driven largely by celebrity appeal rather than traditional boxing merit. While Floyd earned substantial money from the fight, Oscar believes these kinds of events move the sport further away from its competitive roots. He has also criticized Floyd for dismissing fighters such as Ryan Garcia as social media figures while benefiting from the same audience and attention that helped make those events successful. According to de la Hoya, this creates a contradiction in how Floyd views the modern boxing landscape.
Ryan Garcia, Tank got his followers from kicking ass. Ryan Garcia got his followers from YouTubers. There's a difference. So you want to be a YouTuber or you want to be a fighter? Tank is a fighter.
Oh, fuck. So Ryan Garcia's not a fighter? He's been fighting since he was 7 years old. He has 200 plus amateur fights. I don't care where his followers come from, if they come from fucking Mars. The fact is that Ryan's followers are selling this fight. And plus, don't you remember you fought YouTubers? Are you putting YouTubers down? You profited from them. I can't with you, dude. You're fucking dumbass. I can't wait. April 22nd, Ryan Garcia fucking knocking out Tank Davis.
Oscar de la Hoya has consistently spoken out against Floyd Mayweather's involvement in exhibition bouts, arguing that they reflect a greater focus on earnings than on building a lasting boxing legacy. Floyd has openly embraced his Money Mayweather image and frequently highlights the financial rewards of his career. Oscar, however, believes that boxing should represent more than generating revenue and should be about earning respect, preserving the sport's traditions, and creating a meaningful legacy. He has argued that exhibition events, including the match with Logan Paul, lack the competitive intensity and challenges found in traditional professional fights. While these appearances have generated millions for Floyd de la Hoya feels they do little to strengthen his place among boxing's greatest champions. In Oscar's view, true greatness comes from facing elite competition, taking risks, and proving yourself against the toughest opponents rather than relying on high-profile exhibitions that prioritize entertainment and financial gain over competition.